So many, but certainly the ones that you mentioned are on that list. The number one thing that the next member of Congress has to do is to be someone who's knowledgeable about the problems of Cape Cod. And that's what I have been doing for the last 8 years, working at the State House, working on many of those issues that you mentioned, Mindy, bringing back money for appropriate projects like Open Cape, which is, I think, the perfect example of how the delegation, Republicans and Democrats, have worked together to provide something that makes sense, that has merit, to bring back to Cape Cod so that we can use that increase in broadband to create jobs. And it's all about jobs right now. We have a lot of issues facing the Commonwealth, a lot of issues facing the country, but if people don't have the ability to work, if people don't have the ability to provide for their own families, then not much else matters. I'll just touch on one of the issues that you mentioned, wastewater. There's certainly a lot of discussion on wastewater. None of it's going to get done, though, quite frankly. Even if we can have a consensus, I don't quite agree with Mr. Wolf, who said we need to speak with one voice, because I don't quite frankly think there is one voice or one solution here on Cape Cod. But the one thing that's for sure is nothing is going to get done meaningful without a friend in Congress, someone who understands the problems of Cape Cod and who is willing to go toe-to-toe on the floor of Congress to make sure that this meritorious project, which it is brought back with some federal loans and some federal guarantees, which will make the Cape Cod wastewater problem addressed.
Thank you, Joe Binnis.